Welcome back to the channel. What I want to talk to you all about today is an experience that I had with this thing. I believe it's called a flash drive. Last night, I stayed up extremely late doing a whole lot of research trying to find out how to format this thing the right way. Every time that I plug it into my computer, it tells me that it does not recognize it. Now, keep in mind, I just purchased this a few days ago, okay? This thing is 256 megabytes, something like that. In other words, I got it so it can hold a whole lot of stuff because I'm gonna need it, okay? Now, everything is all fine and dandy when you're in the store buying this, but when you get home and then those little error messages come up, you need some help, okay? I don't know, you may go to YouTube, you may ask a friend, right? I try to do everything, but nobody could really help me with this specific issue because it was an extreme issue. Well, at least to me it was. I'm watching video after video after video. I'm like, man, I think I have it. Then I tried and it says invalid, right? So I said to myself, you know what? They got these people at Best Buy called the Geek Squad. Now, I've never been to the Geek Squad, but I always see them over there posted up. You know, they got on that white shirt with a black tie. And every time I pass by them, I would always say, man, if I ever have a really tough challenge, I can just ask them. Why? Because they study their craft. They look like they're smart. And every time that I would pass by the Geek Squad, I would always tell myself, well, I really don't have any need to go to the Geek Squad. I mean, I don't really have any questions, you know, because I might just be in Best Buy to get something simple, right? But last night, I said, I need to go see these guys because these guys, they deal with this kind of stuff, okay? So I said, you know what? Today, I'm going by there. I'm going to have my book sack on my back. I'm going to have my laptop in there, and I'm going to have this little thing right here with me ready in my pocket. That way, if I ask a question and they say, well, you know what, sir? It'd probably be easy if you just bring the device in. I'll be like, hey, look, I got it right here. What's up? Then I take the laptop out and I open it up, you know, and then we proceed, right? So I walk in there with my backpack, laptop, you know, and I go and I start talking to the guy. And this guy knew everything I was talking about. This guy took the time to listen to me. Not only did he listen to me, but he picked up where I left off, okay? The very last bit of information I knew, I was like, well, I know how to do this and get this here. He was like, but when I get right here, he was like, that's no problem. Okay, so now that you're right here, this is what you need to do because this right here can only be read by a certain type of system. What we're going to do, we're going to take this and we're going to go over there to the other PCs and we're going to plug it in each and every one of them. If this pops up and gives you a menu, we could then go to the formatting setting and then format it back to where you want it to be to fit your needs. But right now, it's not formatted for your needs. So I was like, okay. So we walked around with this thing, we plugged it in, and guess what? The very first one we did, it popped up. We formatted it a certain way. Then he plugged it back into my computer, and that thing did it. It popped up. I'm like, oh, man, that was good. And he was looking at me. He was like, is there anything else I can help you with today? I was like, man, hey, I gotta shake your hand, man. Like, I gotta shake your hand, man. I appreciate all your help. It's like, no problem. That's what I do. I was like, hey, you a good guy, man. You a good guy. You know that? All I had to do was ask. That's it. I don't have to know everything. All I have to do is know who to call and where to go. Okay? So what am I saying by this? This is exactly what I'm saying. Everything made sense when I thought about who is an expert in that field that can help me out. As a Christian, some people may look at you like the Geek Squad. They may walk by you every day and be like, well, I don't need no word. You know, I'm good. Like, I don't need to hear that. But guess what? When there's a blackout in the world or when they go through a certain situation, right, that seems all black, they know who's holding the candlelight. They notice something different about you. In other words, they know where to find you. Just like how I knew where the Geek Squad at. They always in there posted up. You know, got the shirt and tie on. They chilling behind the counter, right? They're always posted up. I know where to find them. As a Christian, people have to know where to find you. Okay? People may say, well, you know what? I don't really like to hear what he or she has to say every day or every week or whatever, but I know who to go to if I need to ask for prayer. Or I know where her Facebook page is. I know how to get in contact with her, or I know what her YouTube channel is, or I know her phone number. I can shoot her a text and I just know that she's always available to pray for me. I know his phone number. All I have to do is just shoot him a text. He's going to pray for me. As a believer, you have to come off as someone that's always available, just like that Geek Squad was. I was so confident today. I put my backpack on, you know, drank my little shake on the way. I was hyped up because I knew these guys were available. I looked on my phone. Oh, they don't close till 9. Cool. As a Christian, you got to always be open. Somebody send you a message on social media, you need to respond to that thing. You need to always be available because you represent Christ. And when people go through certain situations, they need someone to hold on to. So always remember this Geek Squad analogy. People may not need you every day. I don't need the Geek Squad every day. All right. My computer is working just fine. But when I have a problem, I know where to go. People around you, they may not need you every day. People in your workplace, at the gym, or here or there, or down the street, down the road, right? They may not need you every single day. But there's going to come a time when somebody's going to need you. But are you going to be available? Are you going to be able to sit there and listen to them like that guy listened to me? I'm coming in there, you know, I got a 15-minute story. You know, I'm kind of long-winded on slick, right? I'm telling him all that, and the guy just sitting there just listening, you know? And the fact that he listened, that ministered to me. Because I'm like, here it is. This guy probably got a degree in everything about a computer, you know, probably know everything. The guy still just listened to me. That really meant a lot to me today, okay? I came in contact with someone who could help me out. We have to be like that for the Lord. Open and available. I hope this message helped you all out and help you understand that there are people that are watching you. They're watching your every move. And sooner or later, they're going to reach out. But you must be available. Thanks so much for tuning in to another video. We love you all so much. Hit the thumbs up button if this video helps you out in any kind of way. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to click the bell that's right on side of the video. We love you all so much, and we will talk to you in the very next video.